There are many Roblox games out there. Some of them have hundreds of players, and some of them even have thousands. Everyone tries to create a good popular game. But today I am trying to make the worst game on Roblox. So I thought about things that annoy players the most. The first thing that came to mind was having Gamepasses. Everywhere you walk, you get this annoying pop-up that constantly tries to make you buy something. So I made a few Gamepasses. You will need these Gamepasses to gain access to the walking and jumping abilities. But only 2 Gamepasses where you have to buy the ability to walk and jump weren't enough, so I added a feature where you have 10 free messages in the chat, and then you have to pay to continue messaging. But this was only one of the 4 things to make it the worst game in Roblox. The next thing is even worse. I wanted to make this game as frustrating as possible. So I added a feature that kicks you out of the game randomly. Imagine finally reaching the end of a level, and then, boom, you're back at the start screen. No warning, no explanation. Just pure rage. So I added also this feature to the game. And now you get randomly kicked after 100 to 1000 seconds. Now I can cross this off my list. But before we go to the next point, I have to say that the game still had no goal, so I decided to build a bad obby. This will be the spawn, and this is the obby. It doesn't seem long now, but trust me, the obby will get longer later in the video. Now we can go to the next point on my list, which is terrible sounds. Yes, of course, what's a terrible game without some bad sound effects? I made it so every time you move, a random, extremely loud sound plays. Sometimes it's a scream. Other times it's a random sound. You never know what you're going to get. It's chaos. Finally, I needed to make sure that the game was impossible to win. Every time you think you're close to finishing a level, another one appears out of nowhere. It's like an endless maze with no escape. Here you can see gameplay of playing the unbeatable obby. At this point you could think only 2 levels to the end. But after completing these 2 levels, there's another level, and so on. And soon you realize it has no end. It's endless. This was the last point on my list to make the worst game. Now I will show you some footage of the game. The first thing are the Gamepasses. When I try to move, this window pops up. Same for jumping and chatting. But because I have no Robux on this account, I have to switch to my main account. Now we can enjoy the game. Do you hear these sounds? Wonderful. Meow! So, there you have it. The worst Roblox game ever made. It's annoying, frustrating, and completely unfair, just as I intended. But we forgot the most important part. Disliking the game. Great. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see me scripting your ideas, click on this video.